Yo, what's up guys? I'm gonna be starting a challenge where I try to go from 0 Robux all the way up to 500,000 Robux. I'm gonna be trying to make games, I'm gonna be making clothing, I'm gonna do commissions, and tons of other stuff to make 500,000 Robux without having Roblox Premium. I recently finished a challenge where I went from 0 to 100,000 Robux, so we're gonna be starting off with that Robux. Meaning we're gonna start off with a total of 104,060 Robux. I'm also going to add an extra 4,416 to that for our clothing sales. The first thing I'm going to do as part of this challenge is I'm actually going to make some new clothes. So we're finally starting the 0 to 500,000 Robux challenge. This time around, I think I'm going to try a lot of different things to actually make Robux. I'm not only going to do commissions and clothing, but I'm going to try other stuff like games. And hopefully I don't fail as bad with my game as I did last time, where I kind of just gave up on it halfway. But this time I have a much better plan, so I really do think it should help out. And will make us a lot of Robux at the end of the day. Because 500,000 Robux is a lot, especially when compared to only 100,000. So we're gonna have to try some new stuff and hopefully it actually ends up working out for us. Alright, so I just finished making all the pants. I decided to make 8 in total. 2 pairs of Jordan 1s. Here's the second pair. I made 4 pairs of Jordan 4s. This one is in a black, white, and gray colorway. And these are in a white, black, and red colorway. And here's the other pair with the blue jeans instead. I also made some Jordan 11s. So in total that costed me 80 Robux to upload all of these pants. Alright, so I just got my first building commission. This guy wants me to make him a house. He's already paid me 4,000 Robux and he said he's willing to pay more later. He said he's gonna pay a total of 10,000 Robux to make him a house. So one of the main complaints that I saw on the 0 to 100,000 series is that I was using my channel to get commissions and it was a lot easier for me. Honestly, I would make a new Discord account and a new Roblox account to do this series, but then it would take way too long to actually make. And these videos would come out probably less than once a month. Because not only do the commissions take a really long time to make, but I also have to edit the videos and do all of that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys understand why I can't actually do that and why I actually have to do it this way with my account and stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to find commissions. I guess that means that it's not 100% realistic, but I try to keep it as realistic as possible, so I really hope you guys do understand that. I'm still trying my best to make it as realistic as possible and make it as entertaining for you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy this series, and hopefully we can actually get to 500,000. Alright, so I just finished the first build, and here's what it ended up looking like. It's pretty simple, but I actually like how it turned out. It looks a lot like the reference image, and I think it looks pretty good overall. I added a lot of nice details with the bricks, and I even added some nice plants, and I think that really tied everything together. So we just got our next commission. This guy wants me to make a church building for him, and I told him that I could do it for 2,500 Robux. I'm only going to be making the outside of the church, so hopefully I can do it pretty quickly. And he already bought my t-shirt. So I'm going to get straight to work. The 0 to 100,000 series was so successful on my channel, so I hope you guys enjoy this 0 to 500,000 series as well. I'm going to try to make it different while still keeping a lot of the same elements. For example, I'm going to try to keep in a lot of the building and a lot of the behind the scenes of how I actually make the Robux. The build that I'm currently doing is a church, and honestly, I'm not really getting enough Robux for it. I'm only getting paid 2,500. But I just want to get some builds done so we can start off the challenge and get some momentum going. Sometimes, honestly, that's what you have to do when building so that people can see that you have some builds and would actually want to hire you. I'm hoping that once I actually start getting some builds done, people will start hiring me more and I'm going to start making more Robux from more commissions. And even though I'm doing this to make money, I always try to have fun making builds, and I think that's what you guys should do as well. Most of the time, I only take builds if it's something that I actually want to do, and something that I think I'll actually enjoy. Obviously, sometimes the Robux is more important, and if you're getting a lot for a build, then you should definitely take that rather than doing something that you want to do. So here's the final product for the build. I think it actually turned out pretty nice. There's a lot of details in the front and the back, and it also looks pretty close to the reference image. I definitely could have added a lot more detail and made it look a lot better, but since I wasn't really getting too much Robux, I didn't want to put a ton of time into it. But I still think it turned out pretty nice. So it's definitely going to be really difficult to make 500,000 Robux, so I'm going to try to make my own game. If you watched my 0 to 100,000 Robux challenge, you know that I tried to make my own game and I kind of gave up on it. So this time I'm going to get one of my friends, Art of the Smart, to help me actually make the game. He has a group with over 250,000 members, and he has tons of games with millions of visits. So we're currently looking for some people to help us build, and we already have a scripter, and we're gonna get straight to work. So I was able to find a builder for my game, and he actually has some really nice builds. A lot of his stuff is extremely detailed, and I think he should be able to really help us out. So once he finishes, we'll actually start working on the game, and hopefully it actually ends up making us a lot of Robux. So I'm gonna be paying him 6,250 Robux, and I'm probably gonna have to invest a lot more for advertising and other stuff like that later down the line. But for now, we're just waiting for that build to be finished, and let's get started on some other commissions. So I actually managed to get a few clothing commissions. So I did one for this guy, and he just wanted a shirt with this image on the back. So we agreed on 750 Robux, and he ended up paying it, and here was the final copy of the shirt. And I also had another commission for a shirt just to make a striped black and green shirt, and I got a total of 750 Robux from that as well. So in my last series, I made this build right here, and I actually never ended up getting paid for it. The person who actually bought it from me ended up wanting a refund because they didn't have enough Robux or something like that. Honestly, it just made no sense, but I gave them the refund anyway. But luckily now someone else actually wants to buy it, and they said they're willing to pay me 5,000 Robux for it. So there's a few things I need to fix up in the back, and then I should be able to actually give them the build for the 5,000 Robux. So let me go ahead and fix it up and then give them the build. Be sure to let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any suggestions on different ways I can make Robux, because obviously I want to try a ton of different methods. So if you guys have anything that I could try that you think might actually do pretty well, and it would be a cool method to actually make Robux for this series, I would definitely be willing to try it. So let me know in the comment section. Right now, I'm pretty much only doing 3 different methods, where I'm doing commissions, I'm making clothing, and I'm making games. I know there's definitely a ton more ways to actually make Robux, so be sure to let me know what you guys want me to actually try out and see if I could do. Alright, so I just finished doing what I needed to do. All I really did was added a floor, and I fixed some of the gaps and some of the errors that I had in the build. So now it should be pretty good, and I should be able to actually give it to him. I'm still not really a huge fan of this build. I don't really like the reference that it had, but I mean, it did look pretty accurate, so that's all that really matters. So our pants have been out for a while now, so I'm gonna see how many sales they actually ended up getting and how much Robux we made off of it. So we made 414 new sales, and we earned 4 Robux per sale, so that means we earned an additional 1,656 Robux off of the clothing. For the next episode, I'm probably gonna make some new clothes, so we can make even more Robux as time goes on. As you guys know, the clothing will always make Robux, so it's really good to start it off early and make a ton of clothes from the beginning. I also have a few commissions that I'm waiting on, so hopefully in the next episode we can actually do those commissions, make some new clothing, and make even more Robux. But that's going to be pretty much it for the first episode. We actually made a lot of Robux. We made about 20,000 in total, but remember, we still have to make it all the way up to 500,000, so we still have a long way to go. I really hope you guys did enjoy the first episode of the 0 to 500,000 Robux challenge, and hopefully the second episode will come out pretty soon, and you guys enjoy that one as well. We finished with a total of 117,152 Robux. We definitely did really good. Thank you guys so much for watching the first episode. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and give me any suggestions you guys have for the next one in the comment section below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.